All right, meteorologist Dean Davison, The Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Blizzard of 2018 is on the way. And we're talking about Jersey. We're talking about North Carolina and South Carolina coast. This is obnoxious to think we have blizzard warnings along the coastline. Heavy snow. This is a bomb of a storm. Bombogenesis occurring means the drop of the millibars in a 24-hour period definitely has occurred and is going to occur. We can take a look at models right now. You can see what we're going to see. We're going to back this up to start. We have the low pressure system developing here off the southeast coast. This is going to move to the north. Watch what happens. This bombs out, and look at this heavy snow here. We actually have heavy snow along the Outer Banks in eastern North Carolina up through parts of blizzard warnings here in the Norfolk and Virginia Beach area. Blizzard warnings along the coast of New Jersey. This is crazy to think about that. And look how strong it gets. It bombs out and goes north. We're talking about heavy snowfall anywhere from Massachusetts and Connecticut and Rhode Island, northern Jersey up to Maine, Vermont. A little bit of snow here in the parts of the area of New York, and I'm going to get closer so we can see this closer. I'll back it up also so you can see it closer. This is going to be a big storm. We're going to talk about mounts in a minute. But look at that storm. I mean, the winds will be howling above 35 miles an hour. That's what's going to make it a blizzard, blowing and drifting snow. It's going to be a crazy day when it comes to tomorrow. We're going to see some heavy snow. And like I said, look at that right along Jersey. Look at that heavy, heavy snow right in there. This is just going to be a bomb of a storm. And we'll look at the model data here. And we get sleet and heavy snowfall here in parts of the area of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Now, I'm going to pull up here the 10-to-1 snowfall, but it's going to be more than that. So we're going to have to, when I explain to you, we're going to be a little higher on the numbers, probably likely in here, due to the fact that we're looking at higher amounts. But to be ultimately truthful, this very much could happen, and we would be looking at above 6 inches of snow. Definitely looking closer to 10 here in eastern parts of the area of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And it looks like right now the area with the heaviest snowfall is going to be between the Jersey Shore area and the area here in Rhode Island up there. We're projecting with the latest NAM, 15 inches of snow. That might be a little bit on the high side because the NAM's a wet bias. We're talking about 2 to 3 inches inland here in New York Thruway. 6 and 7 inches here in parts of the Hudson Valley. 8 and 9 inches here in most of the Connecticut and Massachusetts. And 9, 10 inches up here in that area. So we take a look at what the Weather Service is going to say. What's the Weather Service saying? We threw a model. I'll show you our map in a second, and we'll probably have to adjust it a little bit up. But 9 to 10 inches was very likely here. 6 to 10, I'll say 6 to 10 Medford, 10 to 15 Atlantic City, 10 to 15 Toms River. This is going to be a 10 to 15 area. Now I'm going to say this is going to be your 6 to 10 inches. This will be 5 to 10, 4 to 8. That's how I look at it. Quite frankly, it may be a little lower back here, but right here in this yellow and dark tan, very much so. Now you see here, Monmouth, Ocean, Burlington, Tabernacle included, Atlantic City, Cape May, and then southern Delaware. These are blizzard warnings. The Cape out here on Long Island, blizzard warnings. Winter storm warnings, Philadelphia, Trenton, Dover. And now we're going to go south and then north. Like I said, we will go south here. 8 to 12 inches in Virginia Beach, in Norfolk, in Eastville, and Appomattox, and Chincoteague, Ocean City. This is a lot of snow for eastern Virginia, historical in some aspects. 6 to 8. Williamsburg, Lancaster, back down towards Wakefield, 4 to 6. And it goes into North Carolina, Elizabeth City, 6 to 8. 4 to 6 right along the ocean. You can see 1 to 2 here in Richmond, Petersburg. So that's that area. And then we'll take a look at what's going on in the DC area. Baltimore 1-2, DC 1-2, right outside DC, Cody to 1. 2-3 in La Plata, 4-6 right along the ocean coast, 2-3 in Annapolis, far further west. Unfortunately, 0 inches here. Charlottesville, Stanton, Roanoke, Harrisonburg. We missed out on this storm totally. And then we go here. Look, this is pretty likely to what I'm looking at. A little bit heavier along because it says here snow could go up more, and I would expect that along the coastline. That's my thing there. Coastline in parts of Burlington County, Camden County, Gloucester County. Those areas look like they would go up, and definitely up here in the Monmouth County area. 4 to 6 is good, maybe 4 to 8. Philly. I mean, like I said, this is our Weather Pros map. Nor'easter with cold and wind temperature, dry snow, starts at 11 p.m. goes and 1 a.m. and ends by 4 p.m. tomorrow. 20 to 25 degrees, gust up to 50. I'll tell you that much. And 1622 with regular winds. That's where there's a blizzard warning. It says we hide further north. New York City, winter storm warning, ice slip. In Riverhead, Manitowoc, this is a blizzard warning. And then you can see the far ends, Hartford and all those areas. We're looking at your winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories back towards Poughkeepsie, Albany and areas such as that. So now we will also look at the storm totals here, and as you see, Paramus 5, West Milford 3, New City 4, Montgomery, Carmel, Danbury 6, White Plains 6, 7 JFK, 6 in New York City, 8 in Farmingdale, 11 in Islip, West Hampton 11, Manitowoc 7, New London 13 plus, Norwich 12. So you see how this is acting in Connecticut. So we'll move even further north and east. You can see west of Boston we have winter storm warnings. Boston is in a blizzard warning. That would include Foxborough, that would include Fort Smith, that would include Gloucester, that would include Plymouth, Brockton, Rhode Island, down here. Providence, winter storm warning, but this is another good shot of blizzard conditions. Good to have a bye week up here in the area for the New England Patriots. 14 inches in Foxborough, 13 Taunton, 12 Providence, 11 Coventry, 9 Charlestown and Newport, 13 here in Boston, 14 in Bedford, 15 in Lawrence, 11 in Gloucester, Worcester, 13 further west, Amherst 8, Holland 8, Windsor Locks 8, Hartford 8. That's a lot of snow. A lot of this is more than what they've gotten all year so far in one storm. So it's definitely going to be a blast. Last but not least, Portland, Maine, blizzard warning. Up all this area in the darker red is in a blizzard warning. Blizzard conditions are expected in the blizzard of 2018. So now Nashua 9, Manchester 9, Concord 8, 12 Plymouth, 11 Portland, 13 Rockland, Belfast. So look at all this heavy snow. And this could be going a little higher, like I said. These ones are averaging what the actual models are saying. It could be a little higher, so we need to watch out for that. Blowing and drifting will be an issue, and a lot of snow plowing will be going on. So stay safe. Any of the areas that we talked about. Carolina's been getting snow and ice. We have snow and ice down in Georgia. So Florida has some snow. So this has been a pretty strange system, but it's going to just be wicked over the next 48 hours. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros. If you haven't already, please now, right now, important, if you're plowing snow, theweatherpros.com. Sign up for a free trial. You would want to get our updates as the storm gets closer and comes together. Please, if you're a snowplow operator, try it. It's a free trial for at least 14 days. After that, it would start as low as $39 a month, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Free trial, theweatherpros.com. Just put the information in there, and we'll get you started so you can get why we are respected for the knowledge that we give, and then you'll get your post-storm report afterwards from me, meteorologist Dean Davis. So, that being said, we'll talk to you again soon. This was a little lengthy, but it needed to be because of the actual storm. We'll keep you updated. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros. Stay safe out there.